Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Joy Cup time. We are back again with another day, another beautiful day where the teams are going to play and that same BO1 format, and the teams trying to take the victory for themselves. And let's just see who our first team is. And with that, we have team Icha and Soro onto the blue side, and we have team Blood Oath onto the red side. Interesting. I have seen Blood Oath quite a lot of times in a lot of tournaments, and here we are welcoming them today as well. Now, I'm your caster Peachy, and along with me, they will be coming soon. So don't worry, fret not. For now, it is just me. And with that, let's just start. Look at that. The band sections are already up. Now, team each and solo trying to go ahead with the Sushin ban. One, this may be a homework ban. Two, this may be a respect ban. Three, this may be a ban, getting that standard bans into the banning section. Pretty interesting, and as well as a very good ban as well, given the fact that you don't want to be tossed around the map. But Blood Oath, they are going ahead with that meta
I
ban.
am
They don't want to keep that
vengeance
fanny open. They
incarnate.
don't want to, have the fanny going around with the steel cables, trying to get your back lanes as much as possible. And if that's the case, this is really, really lethal for them. So understandable and a very good choice as well. Giving up the fanny onto the ban section. But another ban coming in from the side of team ES.
I
Look
am the
at them, Moscow
moonlight
coming
that
on the plan
breaks
again.
through the
As
darkness.
we mentioned, Team ES are really trying to make me guess if this is a respect ban or if it's a homework ban or if it's just them don't want these kind of heroes into the match. But there we go.
Fight!
We will
Fight
be
for the
seeing few
ultimate
more
healer.
bans coming up now. Team Blood goes in with the Mia as well.
Let them play the
Understandable.
hero.
Mia,
Your
a
team
main
is
I will be
contender
the
right now into
truth
the
this world
EXP line.
desperately
Though the Malefic
needs.
gun did get some adjustment, a little nerf, it won't be stopping these marksman player to pick these kind of heroes to pick up the Malefic gun and be truly dominating into the whole matches. So with that, the Mia will be banned, and along with that, I do see the Yuzhong onto the side of Blood. Oh, understandable. I have seen a lot of Yuzhong quite a few days into our Joytime Cup. So you don't want to deal with a Yuzhong who is all farmed up along with every single item to his hand. So understandable why it is kept into the banned section. Of the Hilda will be banned, and moving towards the pick section. Are you guys exciting? Because if you guys are watching right now, do let me know which team are you
I love
supporting
the
for.
smell of
Is
good
it
powder
team
in the
Your
morning.
team is
Each and
picking.
Soro, or is it team Blood Oath? With that, the first pick coming up,
Always on the
and that
way.
will be a Franco. Okay, you know. I wasn't expecting a first pick Franco. I was expecting something like a Matilda, the Bruno, the Suyo, or maybe something on a Hyper. But no, the
The
Franco coming
immortal
onto
one
the play.
chose me to
We will be
vanquish
seeing
the
Your
those
team
Iron
is
shadows
Hooks
that
picking.
as well
plague
as the
this
Bloody
world.
Hunts coming onto the play as well. Interesting enough, Team Bloodroot are taking up the Matilda, and along with the Matilda, it should be the Alpha, but no, the Suyu is open. The Suyu just gets a pick here, right here. The Suyu, understandable, one of the greatest, one of the most picked hyper
Time to
right
drop
now
the
in
beat
our
of the
Indian
flash.
meta. Now you don't want to be, messing around the Suyu, because the Suyu, given the fact that if he is losing the farm into the early game, fret not, he will be covering that up into the mid game or maybe to the late game as well. Once he gets like
I
few
am the
kills into his
priestess of
hands, the
primal
game's
lightning.
gonna
The hunter of
definitely
all the
snowball.
evil
So
gods.
pretty interesting choice coming up from the side of Team Blood Oath. Now pairing up with a Matilda, that means that they are going to make sure that
Let's go. Your
how do you say,
team
the
is
dispersion,
banning.
the disengage is will be there. Let's just say the Suyu dives in with the blink, tries to get a kill, does get a kill, but the turret is still attacking him. He's getting that turrets hit onto himself, but there will be this Matilda waiting up with the guiding winds. But moving ahead into the draft, look at them, the joy finally coming onto the play, matching the name with the Joy Time Cup. We will be
I've
seeing a
been
joy as
waiting
well.
for Your
So
team is
Edith
banning.
onto the EXP lane. Now the EXP lane have been taken down quite early, I feel like, but they do have enough damage onto them. The Edith does need that Stallion scythe onto her, and boom, she's all ready. With that, moving on to the side of Team Bloodout as well, Irithel, pretty fantastic. I
Hope we'll
really like the
find a
fact that the
way,
Irithel is
even when
one
it
of
costs more.
main picked heroes as well. You wanna counter Bruno, go with an Irithel. You wanna counter a Mia, go with Irithel. You wanna counter something onto a immobile hero, go with Irithel. She works out very very well. But moving towards the ban section again, because we are yet back again into the second phase of our ban. The Vexana does get banned up. Interesting choice though, the Vexana getting banned, given the fact that Bloodhood
Ready?
don't have
Go!
a main yet. That means closing up all those possibilities will be a very, very good idea. But a Vixana, I'm quite skeptical about that. Given the fact that Vixana is out of the meta currently, she has been picked as the last option where no marksman, sorry, not the marksman, but a mage is open. But with that, carry will be banned. They don't want to counter. They don't want to make sure that they have that. But wait a minute, let me welcome Fredo here. He is back, guys. Hello, Fredo. How are you today?
Totally fine, Peachy, and very excited to cast yet another match at the Joytime Cup. And okay, the match is going to be between Ichan Choro and Bloodoath.
Yep, that's true. That's true. And currently we are into the second phase of the ban. Look at that. The Vexana, the Lela, the Carry getting banned just for that Irithel. The team Bloodroad are making sure that the Irithel will be having a very easy time in our lanes.
Yup, definitely. All these bans just to make the Irithel comfortable in the lane. And of course, the Irithel should be one of those heroes which will be having an easy time here because you're paired up with the Mathilda, so the mobility is going to be even more. So yeah, considering that fact, it's going to be a very easy game for this Irithel unless she gets caught up with the bloody hunt, of course. But the stun will be coming in from the Mathilda to save her at times. But let's see if it works out well for them or not. But okay, we're going to see a Joy mid lane here.
Oh, yep, the Joy finals coming onto the play. But wait a minute, is this a mage Joy? Because I do see the link coming up. Still now I was guessing, the Joy would be the jungler. So there would be, easy time for her to just move around with the electrifying beats, trying to take down the Irithel as well as the Xavier, the Matilda as well, making sure that she is low enough. But they pick up a link, they pick up an Argus as well. We have really caught on to that meta right now. The Argus who have been buffed. Now I am pretty excited to see the Argus coming back into the play.
Well, definitely the Argus should be a very, very good pick here, in this current meta, especially after the update. The Argus can switch forms and, he can deal a lot of damage depending on the situation, or he can even, have a lot of mobility as well. So let's see how this new Argus plays out. I have not really tried him yet, in the ranked games, so I don't really know how it works. But we'll be finding out here itself the introduction of the new Argus. And as we all know, Argus a very very favorite hero of a lot of solo rank players because he's able to push the lanes quite easily and deal a lot of damage in 1v1 situation at the same time. Of course, the only weakness that Argus has is the crowd control, but in this game I don't really see the enemy having too much of it, so the Argus should be having a relatively easy time. But of course, the mobility factor is also there. So let's see if the Argus is able to cover the distance between the Irithel and take her down.
Oh, that's true. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you to the land of dawn. We are here looking at the first match between Team Each and Soro versus Team Blood Oath. Now, both the junglers are moving towards their jungle buffs. They just want to make sure that they have that, uh, advantage into their hands, the gold advantage into their hands. Now, but the problem is two different rotation from both the junglers. So one would be focusing onto that EXP laner. Look at the Argus getting poked quite early on, and the Argus is matched against a Irithel. Interesting. They want to go with a marksman. They go with a Argus. Now the Argus is still trying to survive, still trying to get those minions out of his way. So until he gets level 4, he is gonna play it passive.
Yes, that is what he wants to do. He needs to get those items first before he can start dealing damage. But okay, Ling wants to go for an invade. He wants to steal away the blue
Oh,
buff, and he will be able to do so. But he'll be going down there into the hands of the Matilda now. The Franco, actually, it's actually the Franco who caught the buff there, to my surprise. And now they're going for the Joy just trying to poke this Xavier a little bit. Okay, Matilda goes in with the guiding wind, and it's the Joy who will get taken down instead. What a reverse sweep that was. I mean, reverse engage that was. And now the link might get invaded. Level 4 already, but is it enough for him to survive?
oh, look at them, look at them, look at the Sublay coming onto the play. The Suyo trying to run away. He is looking quite low, but and there we go. He is down. The jungler taking down the jungler. This is that little push that the Ling needed, given the fact that he was that first blood. So far, so good, But again, the goal is definitely leaning towards the side of Team Blood. Oh, the turtle will be up soon. What are they going to do?
Well, the side of team, the side of team Indo, what was that? Anyways, the blue
Blood.
team, I would say.
Oh,
And
blue team
okay,
is in
the fight has,
temple.
yeah. I'll just say Soro. So Team Soro has been. Oh my God, Ling! What a retribution that was. He gets the turtle, but now the Franco might be in trouble. And look at the Irithel arrives right on time. Petrify being used with electrifying beats, but it will not be enough. But look at the Ling, almost getting taken down. Tempest of Blades, but it will not be enough to survive. And with that, Ling with getting taken down, and it's a double kill for the Phobius. Oh,
Oh, the bill
what?
care, but Joy,
What?
Joy knew that. Joy knew that the Matilda was there, and he will be the one taken down. So far the team fight was into the hands of the side of Team Blood Oath. They really did a fantastic job taking down the Ling, but I don't understand why the Ling gotten engaged while he was very low. He should have popped that Tempest of Blade and tried to go defensively. But wait a minute, bot lane, look at them. The Argus is trying to go
Argus.
get a recall but unable to do so and will be taken down.
He actually, did not pay attention to the minion's HP, and that is why he got caught out there. But look at this bloody hook, bloody hunt, whatever you say it. It has been connected, and Xavier completely wiped out of the map with electrifying beats. And like you were saying in the in the last game, in the last fight, the Joy was very very aware of the situation, but the Matilda was not. He was recalling in the bush where he knew the Joy just went into nearby. So yeah, that is a lot of map awareness that you need to pull off such things. And with that, the right now the Joy might not be aware of the things inside the bush, and yes, will be backing off.
Okay, the mid lane, I do see something. Look at them. Franco will be the one who would be taking on so much resources onto him already, but the guiding winds coming out of the play. Irithel in a very bad position, but that will be the Irithel as well as the Joy taken down 1-for-1 trade, but that will be 1-for-2 trade, given the fact that the Franco was also taken down just few seconds ago. Blood Oath, they are coming up too strong, but Infernal Evil into the top lane as well. The Phobia is trying to get a lane cut, trying to make sure that he will be there for his team during the turtle, which will be, the fight will be erupting very, very soon.
Oh my
But
God.
that process, he will be taken overextension coming up from Phobius. Now the turtle lane matchup is already there. There is a possibility that the Edith might come up, but Edith has different plans. She wants to take down the objective. So you coming on the play, look at them, the Franco right into their faces, and they have none to invade that. But another beautiful
Oh my
retribution
God.
coming from Ling. There we go, Ling wins up the turtle, but they are losing their marksman in that process. Along with that, he will be taken out. Unfortunate enough. And there we go. Matilda is quite aggressive. I feel like she's the mage of the team rather than the Joy who's the mage of the team.
Definitely, the Matilda trying its best, and look at that, not letting the Argus recall, and Argus will get taken down as well. I mean, in this match, everybody is having map awareness. A lot of map awareness is there, because of which these kind of pickups are, we're seeing these kind of pickups again and again. All the teams, like they're really paying attention to whatever is happening all around. So yeah, that is the reason why we're seeing these kind of kills happen. But now, if we look at the EXP lane matchup, Utopia is really trying its best to rotate earlier, but like we saw in the last few minutes, he got caught out there.
That's true. On top of that, I really have to say that the Joy pick is not working. The Joy is getting invaded quite a lot, and the Joy is not able to clear her own minions into the mid lane because there's this dawning light on her.
Wow.
Okay, oh, wait a minute. The flicker iron hook, oh my god, directly onto the Phobius, and he took quite a few hits from the turret as well. Will be taken down, but bot lane matchup, I do see something, the Argus is safe for now, but the Link joins up. Link looking quite low, and look at this. Link escaping with sliver of HP. There will be like two members who are escaping with sliver of HP. They are trying to move ahead, trying to get an invade as well. Oh, okay, Joy. Joy was cooking something, but he will be just getting zoned out by that immobilized coming up from the Xavier now. The top lane focus is there. The guiding winds is here, making sure
Wow.
Irithel gets hooked up. There we go. Iron hook onto him, and he will be the one taken down. There is this knockup coming up from Phobius, but the team has to play it safe right now, given the fact that they just lost their hyper carry
Oh
of
my
the
God.
team.
This Franco is completely naughty. I mean, look at him. He uses the iron hook to take away the crab, and now he uses the bloody hunt to secure the kill onto the enemy jungler. Ling will be able to survive with a silver of HP, but now the Makunda is next. Up on the chopping block, he'll be getting taken down by Immediate. And there is the Phobius going in with the Infernal Pursuit onto the Franco. The Franco does not really want to retreat, he actually wants to fight.
Okay, 2v1 situation right into the face. He is getting the jumps already, but will he be taken down though because the bloody hunt is there onto him? He's still surviving. He gets a shutdown onto that Edith, but no, he will be punished for making that 1v3 play, overextending, not trying to escape. Liling will be there, but the lane is focusing onto that total already. It's just already 8 minutes. If he waited that 2 seconds more, it would have spawned a lot and gotten an
Wow.
easy lot. But bot lane matchup, oh my god, that inspired really worked very well for that Argus, and Irithel would be the one taken down.
Yup, the Joy tried to go for a 1v1 against Erithel. Did not really work out for the Joy, but now the Argus takes the revenge for his teammates by taking out the Erithel in a 1v1 again. So yeah, evenly done, but now the turrets though are still in favor of. Okay, we might be seeing a potential gank in the top lane. It is up against two members. There is a bloody hunt being used on the opposite side of the map. Look at this matchup, right? Both of these teams playing really aggressive. Oh my god, Edith using the flicker there, but I don't really know why, because he does not really have the primal rat right now to be doing something, and with that, the flicker being used, he will be getting taken down as well. Oh my god, what a waste that was. What a waste.
Oh, sad enough, that might be a panic play coming up, but Irithel in a very safe spot, he doesn't want to go against a Argus once again, but Joy tries to get an electrifying peak, takes down the Irithel, but in that process, Joy will be taken down. That will be the Vecteezy who will be taking her down. So much damage into the hands, On top of that, the Joy went inside the turret, inside the bitter bombers.
Yep, that is what they tried. And I mean, the reason I see this Joy playing in the mid lane is because the enemy has a Irithel, the enemy has a Xavier. So you might be able to take down those heroes if you are the mid laner, but if you are the jungler, you actually have to, farm up a lot, and you cannot really keep ganking all the time. But if you're a mid laner, you can actually do so, and that it might be the one of the reasons why we saw this Joy being picked up as the mid laner, and has been able to take down the right targets. But let's see if he's able to do that again.
That's true. That's true. We do see a lot of squishy people right there into the side of Team Bloodroad, talking about the Irithel, the Xavier, talking about the Phobias as well. He's like a 50-50 right now. Team Blood Oath are trying to push it down. They want to make sure that, they get that lot into their hands. The Phobias coming up with the Infernal Evil as well. This Infernal Pursue, making sure that he is getting it. But the Bloody Hunt onto that Matilda. Matilda will be punished into the wrath of the Franco. They are trying to get an engage onto the Edith right now. The Argus does get a shutdown onto the Suyu. Look at them. The shutdown on shutdown. Three members of Team Bloodoath are already down, and with that, the Lord is still there. This will be an easy Lord into the side of Team Nisha and Soro.
Yep. Soro Team Solo showing a very, very good performance right now. And oh my god, EXP 1v1, Revitalize being popped off. Argus does not really have his ultimate, so he decides to back off. But yeah, that was a very good Lord take there. I mean, the Argus, completely targeting the enemy jungler, the enemy jungler not really getting the support. And now the Bloody Hunt comes in along with the electrifying beast. And there's the Earth Shatter as well. And the Phobius will go down. 3v1 situation there. Right now,
Uh-huh.
the Joy. Look at the Joy. I mean, the Joy, when he uses the recall, it seems like he's using his ultimate.
That is true, Fredo. That is true. The Joy does wants to get a sacked on. Oh, the Iron Hook does connect there. Xavier trying to go away. The guiding lift will be helping him to make sure that he is safe. Beautiful Iron Hooks coming up from that Franco, making sure that he is getting enough bar. Wait a minute, I do see that outward shadow coming up from the Edith. Now they will be trying to make a play onto the Xavier. Will be taken on along with that Suyu as well. So much damage into the hands of Team Each and Solo already. They another Iron Hook onto that Phobius along with the bloody hand. He is getting tossed around and he will be taken off.
Very, very phenomenal, gameplay being shown here by the Franco. Really, really good hooks. Really, really good, IQ as well, I should say, because he has been forcing the enemy to go into areas where he can actually hook by, standing in front of their face. And when he finds the right moment, he just uses that hook and it connects. And he's able to take down the enemies for free. And now we might be seeing Aether taking the aggressive approach, but it might be a bit costly for him. The Argus not really targeting the right target here, going for the backline for the Xavier. And that's why he'll be getting punished because the Xavier was near the Matilda, so he was not really able to do anything.
Okay, so far so good for both of the teams. They have, Team Each and Soro had that early advantage. Did not have that early advantage into their hands. From the mid game to the late game, the power spike showed up and they are trying to get it out. Oh, wait a minute, the Franco all alone gets that circling eagle, but he uses his flicker to go away in a very safe position. But wait a minute, he's not backing off. He wants to get another iron hook coming up as well because I do see him having the bloody hunt. So if he gets that hook, I'm pretty sure he's gonna pop that bloody hunt as well. So wait a minute, he's cooking. He's definitely cooking. Oh, he did not. Okay, look at them. Both the teams are trying to get enough of the resources into their hands. Okay, the team fight just erupted. Both the teams are trying to get enough damage on them. But Phobius gets the jump. Phobius trying to zone them out just for the Lord. Now the Lord is something of a concern here for both the teams. Both the teams need enough turrets. But one team needs an inhibitor. One team need a lot of tier 2s and tier 3s. Look at them. Argus looking quite low. Will he be taken down? He does have his Inspire, but no, it will be the Edith who will be taken down. The Edith in turn, going, before he dies, he makes sure that he is taking down that Argus. But wait a minute, people are falling down left and right. 2 members already from the side of Team Blood Oath and 2 members already down from the side of Team Each and Soro as well. They are just making sure that they are getting enough resources, enough people down to take down an easy lot for themselves.
Yep, an easy lord for them. And why not? I mean, look at them. They're dominating the entire game. They are literally, look at this. Joy diving inside the tower between 3 people. Gets taken down as well, but he has done his job very good. He has targeted the Xavier, he has targeted the Irithel, and sometimes, backed up the Franco when he connects those iron hooks. And okay, Franco takes the buff away from the Ling. Not really happy. They're just having fun about it. But yeah, the Lord will be coming in soon and they will want to end the game because the enemy does have an Irithel and a Xavier. So yeah, clearing the lanes will get harder and harder when the Xavier, connects his skills onto the minions because his damage is already there. And when the Lord arrives, the Irithel, of course, will be playing a very, very good position so that she can deal the most amount of damage and clear the Lord. So yeah, if you want to take it to the late game, it might be risky, so it's better to end it as fast as you can.
That's true. Don't clear this ranking talking about the side team Bloro. They do have the Iratel, they do have the Xavier as well, so they might get an easy. But the front laners, they don't have a solid front laner other than the Edith. Oh, wait a minute, double Iron Hook does not connect there. That was the minion which was there. No, I really thought he would get that hook, but The Lord will be up
Oh,
very, very soon. Now,
what?
wait a minute. Look at them. They engage both the teams. It will be the Argus trying to take down a few of the members, trying to get a Eternal Evil as well. But it will be completely
Whoa!
all down. Another beautiful Ino coming up. Argus will be taken down along with a double kill picked up for the Joy. Look at the Joy. A menace into the society right now. And that will be the Matilda taking them down as
Oh my
well.
God! What is the?
Definitely. Four people down. The base is all open. The Matilda alone against the world. What will the Matilda do?
Killing spree.
What is the cooldown of this Franco? Because he has been using his hooks in like 4 or 5 seconds. I don't
Victory.
really know. I feel like the Iron Hook's cooldown is really long, but this Franco, oh my god, look at his build. He has the Winter Crown. He has the, oh my god, literally, he deserves the MVP there. Clearly carrying the
Definitely.
entire team on his back.
Definitely. A beautiful game coming in from the Shiro team, each and Soro picking up that victory for themselves as well. This is pretty good.
Yep, definitely a good show of, I mean, a good show of proper gameplay, I would say. Objectives were really prioritized. They prioritized their targets as well. The Joy did the job. The, the Editha was getting taken down. The Argus did a pretty good job at pushing those turrets as well. And Franco always
Mhm.
there for the support of every lane. So yeah, with that being said, it's a very good game shown here by Ichan Soro up against Team Bloodot, and Bloodot will be losing this match. So yeah, we'll be coming back with another exciting match at the other side of the break. So yeah, don't go anywhere and stay tuned on Joytime Cup.
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind me! Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The end of the long summer. Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing annoys me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The end of the long summer. Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind me.
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
End of the long summer, a prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing avoids me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
summer, a prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing avoids me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
At the end of the long summer, a prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
long summer, a prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
End of the long summer, a prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the JOYTIME Cup. This is the third match of the day because in the second match, Team the Lone Wolf were disqualified. So here we are with bringing you the third match of the day. It's going to be between Team BHKR and We Are For You. And casting today will be your boy Fredo right now, and of course, another guy whose name is Ray.
Nice intro right there, Fredo. And let's see what these teams here have for us, especially the team, on the blue side, BHKR. I'm really curious to know what is the full form. Like, it's so, like, ironic. One team has, like, their short form, BHKR, and the other team, they are not using short form. They are going full in. We are for you. So let's see how these teams will be performing each other as we are heading into the band section. Already seeing a few bands, but Tiger into the first one. Probably just don't want the implosion place. Let's see.
Yep. Let's see what the bands and picks will be coming in from both directions. And we can see two junglers already. Okay, I don't really think the Hayabusa actually deserves a ban in this meta. There are a lot of heroes which can actually, come out on top of the Hayabusa these days. But of course, today there are, a new patch has dropped. I'm not really aware of everything which has happened. The meta changes and everything. But we might be seeing some of that. No, the glimpse of these meta changes right now in this game. Let's see if they have studied the game a little bit before coming and playing this match. For now, we're seeing two tanks which are like very very old bans, I would say, because these Minotaur and Tigreal were banned like 4 or 5 seasons ago actually.
Yeah, Tiger is a good ban only if you're doing it in the
Your
second
team
phase.
is
And the
picking.
case is that enemy hasn't picked up any roamer, and there's a good Tiger user in front as well. I feel like that's the only scenario you would want to ban him out. Other than that,
The Immortal One
first
chose me to
first
vanquish the
Your team
priority
is
shadows that
ban,
picking.
I don't
plague
think
this
so.
world.
I highly agree with you. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ray's patch note recap. Fredo, you can, I'll help you out. Basically, today the patch note dropped. Lot of things happened, like lot of animation changes and everything. But we can ignore that because they are just, quality of life changes. It makes the game look better and everything. But the main thing, the main
Only
thing that
love
happened today
and
is
night
the
Your
two
are
team
heroes
is
that goes
picking.
to
everlasting.
the perhaps will rise to the meta. It's the Argus and the Sun. They received a lot of adjustments, and also the Rose Gold Meteor, that item changed its passive completely. It, instead of giving magic defense, it gives hybrid defense depended on your life steal. So it is gonna be really interesting if they're gonna be utilizing that item. Other than that, Malefic Gun got nerfed, so Bruno can no longer hit the turret outside of the you
Time
know
and tide
turret
wait for
range.
no
And
man.
also Lela is
Nort
a little bit
girl.
weaker. She cannot reach like two turrets from one position. So yeah, that nerf really hit hard. Also, uh, finishing off with the draft, the patch note would be a lot of heroes got a slight nerf, like Fanny, Sicilian, and all. So their impact
Missile
has
of
got lessened.
iron.
That's
Your
Bones
that's
of
pretty
team
much
is
about it.
steel.
picking.
Yep, of course, the Malefic gun, the range has been, reduced from 15 to 12%. That is
Yep,
something that I remember, and that will be hitting really hard on this
First up,
Layla support. But still, I
Showstone.
Your
mean, the
team
damage is
is
still there.
banning.
It is
The range
hmm
has
who
been
we
reduced.
are.
So, of course, if you can play, if you can
To
maintain that
me,
positioning
your
as
team
a
is
marksman
winners.
player, then you can definitely come out on top. And
true.
with that, let's go back to the draft again. We are seeing the Atlas and Sicilian being picked up here. Okay, two
hmm
very good choices, I would say, but I'm not really sure if the Atlas. I mean, it has been picked up. I think a little bit too early. There can be some counter picks coming in from the other side. Team BHK can be doing
Still
some counter
waters
picks
run
against
deep.
the
Your
Atlas, like
team
picking
is
up tanky
banning.
heroes. So if you kind of try to ultimate, then you might be the one getting caught instead. So with the
Yep.
counter engage. So
Yeah.
we're seeing a Ling ban as well. So oh my god, three assassin bans. I mean, four assassin bans actually. Even the Joy as well. The Joy and Fanny though, I still feel like they are viable, even though they
Yep.
received a nerf in this meta. But I'm not
Yep.
really sure about the Ling
I
and
am not
Hayabusa
the
though.
only one
And
bound by
Your
yeah,
this
team
so
is
like
chain.
banning.
if you look at these bans, then it's like Team We Are For You ban of the Minotaur not really meta, and on the other side, the two assassin bans are not really meta right now. But of course, like you said, Argus, basic attack heroes are on the rise in this meta as we like
Sand
at least as
rises when I
far
give
as
the
the
Your
patch
word.
note,
team is picking.
feels like
hmm
it's going to be the basic attack heroes on the rise. So
Yeah,
Olaf,
yeah.
Argus, Zilong, and all those kind of heroes which rely on basic attack, we will be seeing if those heroes are able to make a comeback into the meta or not. But for now, the marksmen did receive a huge nerf. So the Beatrix going up against the Layla. Let's see if the Layla is able to perform.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is for sure, like this is the day one of the patch. So
I'm
it's the truth
born
is
with
many people
talent.
haven't read the patch note just yet, and even if they have read it, they are not ready to experiment. After all, this is the tournament. They don't want to risk it. They don't want to. They might like to play Argus, but they don't want to risk it just yet. So maybe it might be a few days before we see. I mean, Granger got revamped like a lot of days ago, but it's now when Granger is like becoming the most overpowered marksman, right? So it will take maybe a few days or a week until we see the patch note in effect. So maybe today of the first game, we might not see. I mean, this is the third game, but still, it's the second game of tonight since one game got, taken out. But anyways, I like looking at the whole picture and everything. I feel like this is something which feel like it is much effective before the patch note hit. So let's see how they'll be performing.
Definitely for the patch notes, it does feel like we are going to see a lot of experiments going on. Like some teams have already experimented in the last game. We see an Argus, that too in the
Oh,
goal lane, not even the EXP. So maybe some people are already aware. But in this game, though, I don't really feel like anybody
yeah,
is,
yeah.
because we're really seeing standard bans and picks happening, which was very common in the last game. I mean, in the last patch. And right now, we will be seeing Valir being picked up here by Lucy Gaming. Okay, not the. I mean, I think I can understand why this is coming, because you have the Atlas on the other side. You don't really want to carry a Purify because the
Let them
Purify
play the
might not be
hero.
enough.
I
So
will be
yeah,
the
that is why the
truth this
Valir here
world
with the
desperately
Purify on his
needs.
ultimate. And along with that, look at that, Yu
Beautiful.
Zong coming into play. So is it going to be a Guinevere jungle here?
Yeah. A Greeny jungle. Really
Oh my
unexpected.
God.
Like,
Yep.
what kind of
New
patch
new
notes
new meta.
is she reading? It was on patch notes, I can assure you. Greeny did not receive any buff. So
But
let's see. Let's see if they're reading a new advanced server patch note or not, because even
hmm,
that one, Guinevere didn't receive any buff. So pretty interesting. At the same time, let's see. Both of the team's drafts have been finalized. But just like you mentioned, the Argus, right? And the basic attack, the Demon Hunter sword got a little buff, so we might see some Monkey and Argus into the gold lane quite soon, because they suit the gold lane most, because they are not really exactly like fighter, right? They mostly scale off late game and act like a marksman. So because of that, we might see them into the next game. But for this game, we're seeing something similar of the previous patch now, and let's see how this game goes. Except for the Guinevere jungle and Valor in the mid lane, I do see the idea, but let's see how the execution goes after all, Fredo.
yep. And to be honest, I do feel like the Guinevere. Uh, I mean, the Guinevere can also use the enhanced basic attack, right?
Welcome to MOBA
And it
Yeah.
just
Legends!
charges up if you attack a lot. So yeah, that might be the reason why we're seeing this Guinevere
Five
picked here. We might be
seconds
seeing
till the
attack
enemy
speed Guinevere.
reaches
Who
the
knows?
battlefield.
But with that being
Smash
said,
them!
we are already into the land of dawn.
Ultras
The
deployed!
match is going to be between Team BHKR and Team We see you soon
We
or
are here.
something.
We are
We are
for
here.
you.
Oh,
We
we
are
are
for
for
you.
you.
Yep.
Okay, I don't really understand the meaning behind that actually. We are for you.
Like,
It
I mean,
was
as
if
far
it
as
was
my
where are
goes,
you, I
yeah,
still get it.
yeah, yeah.
If it was where are you, I could have still understand the meaning behind that. But we are for you. What does that mean actually?
I
Not really
mean,
understanding.
yeah, as far as I guess, if you want to be really literal, it's not a right sentence. That's why you can't get
Yeah,
it. But
actually.
if you just want to understand it, it basically means like, oh, we are like for you. We are representing you. But yeah, that's all the numerology for now. Let's see what's happening into the game, because look at that, Valir uses the flame shot.
Oh, oh my God! Almost gets taken down there with the. I mean, of course, not enough damage right now in the early game, but yeah, there was a little bit of damage being poked there by the Sicilian. And with that being said, right now the goal lane matchup, or I mean, in the EXP lane matchup, though, it definitely feels like the Yuzong is having a very, very comfortable time. I have seen sometimes
Yep.
the Yuzong actually losing a lane to the Hyros, so this is somewhat uncommon to me actually.
Mhm. This game, though, I feel like the Yuzhong was able to win it, because look at that, Hylos. He was used to, the revitalize. Oh, top lane, though.
Oh my God! That's a lot of damage. The first build secured there, but the Guinevere will be going down as well. The high loss dealing a lot of damage, but the regeneration from the Yuzong's passive is enough to, oh my goodness, Layla really out of position. Okay, might be using the flicker there. Okay, the Beatrix does not really have the flicker. Using some, he has the purify, but the Layla will be able to escape.
You know, funny enough, that Beatrix, she can use up the rose gold, even though they made the rose gold very suitable for fighters only. Because the new passive, it gives you defense, hybrid defense, according to how much life steal you have. But it is half if you are a non-fighter. So because of that, Beatrix won't be getting the full effect, but still. Oh, the turtle, okay, not stolen. Valir with the flame shot though.
Flame shot, yes. That's what. I'm really curious why the Valid has been using flame shots. Every time he has it available for himself. But of course, the first time he used it to escape, but this time around, I did not really understand. Oh, but he used, he forced the Cecile to use the flicker, and now the Lela does not really have the flicker. Will be going down in the hands of the Suyo, and there might be a counter engage coming in. The Guinevere completely ready to gank down the Beatrix.
Well, let's see if they're able to do it or
Okay,
not.
look at them.
Beatrix, you should be aware,
Oh.
and I think she was. Yep, she was. But I feel like that was Sicilian mistake. I think like that was a little bit early. Oh, okay, button engage.
Look at that, bat piece already used. Sanguine Claws coming in as well. But look at Valir, he's doing a phenomenal job. And finally, oh my god, to take that kill, he uses the flame shot again. This guy, he loves using flame shot. Favorite spell, I think.
Yeah. I knew a girl who used to do that. I wouldn't tell my history, but anyways, okay, top lane. Glorious passive ability. See, Yuzhong is like performing much better. I don't know what happened that day because Pedro, you and me both were there. But Yuzhong easily wins out against the high loss. And he's exactly doing that.
But of course, like we've seen sometimes the high loss playing it smart, not letting the shy essence get those stacks. And that is why he was able to come out on top sometimes. But oh my god, in this game though, that you saw him completely dominating the high loss. And now look at that! Fatal Links connecting on the 3 members there, and along with that there is the spatial migration connecting as well. And oh my god, look at the Sanguine Claws. It grabs the Valir and pulls him back. And this guy will be going down as well. The Flame Shot Lover.
4 versus 4 onto the top lane, and that was a complete negative trade as the team BHK BKHR, they do not secure a single kill, but we are.
Let's just say BHK. I think they love apartments and flats.
Yep, definitely.
BHK.
But yeah, 4 kills for nothing. That is such a bad trade. Probably they were not expecting. Oh, but they get a turtle.
Oh my god, look at the taunt of this Gatot Kacha. He was able to use the Unbreakable very well. And that is why they took a lot of damage. The Atlas though, he was able to survive that. And now again, back to the EXP lane. Let's see this time if the High Lord has learned his lesson or not. But meanwhile, on the bottom side, oh my god, Layla, look at Layla. I don't really understand why she's so much outside. Not really afraid of anything that's coming to her.
They got a turtle as well as the kill onto the Guinevere, so perhaps losing out 4 members, getting a turtle, maybe a little bit, a little bit. But still, the goal lead is into the hands of Team We Are For You. Team BHK, they also need to step up a little bit for one simple factor. I know Sicilian and Lela have gotten slightly enough, but they're still strong. They need to make sure they end early. Okay, bot lane.
Purify being used there. Beatrix really doing a very good job with that play. But will it be enough to take somebody down? Oh, Sicilian might be caught out there. Lela takes a lot of damage as well. Suyo does not really have the skill ready. Okay, it comes on time, and with that he'll be able to escape. But oh my god, the Gatot does manages to escape somehow.
If it wasn't for his passive, I feel like that Lela shot would have taken him down. But yeah, he has a lot of armor, and because of it, he survived. And okay, Guinevere is going for that damage build, understandable, and Beatrix is going for that Blade of Despair, all understandable itemization. I would hope to see the rules goal soon because there's a lot of magic damage coming in. And okay.
Sicilian might be caught, but of course there is a lot of healing coming in from the Bat's Feast. And oh my god, look at the retribution of the Guinevere though. He's going for the bloody retribution. So that means he's going to get a lot more regeneration, even though one of the main items of the Guinevere is actually the concentrated energy. So on top of that,
Yeah.
if you're building the bloody retribution, so that's a lot of healing on his part. And look at that, already has the Starlium Scythe as well. So that's a lot of magic lifesteal. So oh my god,
Let's see.
if he gets that rose gold right now, oh
Good.
look at Greenbeard takes the turtle away this time though, and he uses the special migration onto the Gatot Kacha. Gatot Kacha will not be taken down. It will be the Vali taken down instead. Fatal is connecting on the two members, and there is the bat impact. And with that, Guinevere takes another kill. Might be a third one as well because the Gatot Kacha is really, really low. He will be caught there, and it's already 3 kills going into the hands of this Guinevere.
I understand why is Hylos losing to Yuzong. I don't know why, but Hylos prioritized the anti-Cuirass, which is not giving him anything. Usually you want to build a dominant size, and when you have that, you have the advantage over the Yuzong. You have the armor, the mana helps you get the passive, and also the fact that anti-heal obviously really helps you dominate Yuzong. But look at that, he did not build anti-heal just yet. That is already affecting, but
Oh my
oh,
god,
as I speak, Beatrix just could not
Beatrix
survive. Look at Hylos,
completely.
he cannot do anything. No anti-heal. That is not
Yeah,
how you
no,
play Yuzong.
yeah. And now the Yuzong might be getting caught. Oh, okay, he uses the Furious Dive at the right time, but now the Unbreakable comes in, and he
Oh,
might be going down there. Yes, goes down. Soul Sep onto the kill, and with that, Beatrix taken down on the other side, though. Not really a good sign for them because the gold lane
Guinevere.
is losing.
Queen swings for Guinevere. Damn, this guy doesn't want to die. How much regeneration does he want? Does he want to heal from
Like,
everything?
just imagine him building a concentrated energy, and then he goes for the rose gold. And oh my god, man. Just imagine the high bit defense that he's going to get after that. Oh my god, though. Look at the firepower of this Valir. He will be getting caught with his own mistake. He used the ultimate a little bit too early, so he will not be able to purify the Sanguine Claws. And he will be going down there. What do you think about the thing? What do you think about the thing that I just said? Though, okay, meanwhile, another fight breaking out. Lela, really, really aggressive. And now the Hylos is also taken down as well. Oh my god. The positioning of these people are really off. I don't really understand though. But Lela, I mean, what do you think Lela was doing there near the enemy red ball?
Not really sure. Very questionable decision. And Beatrix, despite buying the rose gold just now, not going to be benefiting from any of that. And even the Gatot Kacha gets taken down. Can Suyu do anything? Let's see. Okay, Valir.
Okay, that was a nice push, but it won't be enough because the passive will take him down. The Yuzong does a phenomenal job. Atlas though very very low right now. Okay, the Guinevere. That was a good amount of damage being placed there by the. Oh my goodness! Look at this Yuzong, completely unstoppable right now. There is nobody that can stop him on the enemy side. He has dominated his lane. He has his farm. He has his items, and now he's dealing so much damage, and enemy cannot do anything about it.
Yeah, he also has a dominant size and is building towards the Hunter's Strike. So that's so much damage. And why does Hylos doesn't have dominant size?
Immortality. Oh my god.
Keep it immortality. This is one selfish horse. He's not
This is
doing
what.
it.
Yes, this was. Yes. Okay.
I mean,
It's not really good to say this, but I think it's
yeah,
not a fault you should dunk me. Oh my god.
I
This
mean,
Hylos is.
yeah. I mean, these are really bad mistakes. You don't want to make them because it really pushes your team so behind. Because if Philos had the anti-heal, I feel like he wouldn't be losing so badly that lane.
Fatal Links. Oh,
Okay.
Fatal Links. Look at the escape. And now it's a reverse engage from the Beatrix. Unbreakable of the two members. And with that, they might be getting 2 kills, but there will be the Katot Kacha going down. But double kill secured there by the Beatrix. The Lela, though, has a lot of range. Okay, Hylos might be able to lock him down. Beatrix secures a killing spree, but the shutdown secured there by the Guinevere as well. Beatrix will be taken down. The Hylos might go down as well, but look at that. Revitalize coming in handy. And now, oh my goodness, the Hylos might be going down there. And yes, he does. Immortality saves him. But the Suyo still on the chase for the Guinevere. Guinevere will be using the uh,
Spatial
crystal
migration to get
migration
away. Yep.
to get away. Yep. Damn, sometimes it just slips off my mind, man.
It's okay, it's okay. Happens. Sometimes I forget the most basic things. It's fine because the game is quite intense. But anyways, basically Team BHK I feel like their EXP laner, I mean, that's the truth. Their EXP laner was not able to do the best because there's a lot of lacking in itemization. Usually, as a high loss, especially if you're facing off against Yuzong, you either build a Thunder Belt so you can get the stacks, or you build a Dominance Ice so you can get the anti heal and win over him. He decided to do none of that and went in for the anti cuirass, as well as the fact that. That the reason I'm saying selfish is because he bought the immortality, which only serves the purpose of saving you. It's not
Yep.
gonna help your team in any ways because look at that. Gatot Kacha is the only one who
I
has the
think.
anti heal and he's suffering so badly.
Hmm. But you know what I do think is, I think the Hylos is actually one of those people who pays attention when the air hostesses explain, right? I mean, you should put on the oxygen mask for yourself first. So maybe that is why he's prioritizing the immortality. He wants to, he wants to live first before he can survive. I mean, before he can save others. So that is one of the reasons, I guess. And of course, like Bitoski, he just preaches in his videos that if you're a roamer, you should be the one having the least deaths.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not follow Vitoski Gaming if you're not a solo queue player. It works. If it was solo queue, I feel like you would be nailing it. But in a team
Yep.
game, you gotta do it for the team. You gotta take the hits for the team, especially as a horseman. You gotta take all the punches to the face, and that's what makes you a great high loss. Because right now, lack of defense, lack of farm behind, he cannot charge. And since he cannot charge, Suyo as well as Beatrix are not finding that window of opportunity. Look at Yuzong, he's completely fully built, but high loss. High loss still doesn't have any dominance.
Plus the Furious Dive is having so much damage, and now another flame shot onto I don't know who, and with that the Purify being used there by the Beatrix. But look at that, look at the target priority of this Yuzong. Targets the Beatrix, but not really able to take him down. Guinevere able to make the escape though, 1 HP, and Gatot Kacha will be falling down. Next might be the high loss. Oh my god, Lela flickers actually. Lela actually flickers to take that kill. Oh my god, that is insane.
Lela flickering for a high loss, that's the first I've ever seen. Like, not to run away, but running towards him.
Oh, oh my god. Hey, oh my god, this Beatrix. The Beatrix is the main person, the main character. The main character will be taken down. And that means the base is wide open. The Valerie is the only one, and Valerie is not really good for defending. Suyu takes down the Beatrix, but will it no? Sorry, be Guinevere, but it will not be enough to defend the base. And with that, they will be winning the match.
And there is the new animation for the victory sign. A very glamorous one, but team we are for you would be winning it out. And if you look into the screen and see all the statistics, you can clearly see there is a reason why Yuzong was able to get the MVP. If you do not, Yuzong is kind of a snowball EXP laner himself. If you give him a little bit too much farm, he will be dominating you. And if you cannot do anything about it, there's going to be the petrify combos coming right to your face with that knock up, and you won't be able to do anything. I really like the fact that Lela was so confident on not a single lifesteal item, no wind of nature, no Hasus Claw either. This is a new Lela build that I'm seeing. Full damage, no sustain. But anyways,
This is called confidence, Lala.
we have confidence. I mean, I do understand. Their EXP laner was doing what, 1 versus 2 into that Gatot Kacha as well as Hylos. Also, the fact that Atlas was connecting his Fatal Links really, really well. And because of that, they got a lot of kills into the top lane. Even though the bot lane matchup was a little, Lala got taken down, what, twice? Yeah, okay, she got taken down twice. But despite that, they still had a good lead. They were able to shut down Beatrix quite a lot of times as well. And also, considering the
Mm.
fact that, I mean, main thing, EXP laner gap happening for a simple reason is that Hylos was not able to win over against the Yuzong. I feel like if that was the case, they could have sent Gatot Kacha to the EXP lane because if Hylos did not buy anti-heal, it wouldn't be any issue into the roaming place because, Gatot Kacha already has that and he's facing against the Yuzong. So yeah, I feel like that was a fatal mistake they did. And also, Valir isn't a bad pick, but at the same time, needed a little bit more wave clear. They could have defended it, but they could not. But yep, that's about it into this game.
Yep, and with that, we'll be coming up with another match real quick. That will be the last match of the day. So yeah, of course, join the stream and share with your friends as well, so that they come and watch the last match of the Joytime Cup today. And with that, we'll be right back after a short break. Kari. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, the next The next match is going to be of Team Pogo. So as you all know, Pogo is one of those very very liked streamers in the community. So you can come and enjoy the match of Team Pogo. Team Pogo played really well in the last match as well. So come and support Pogo and tell his fans to come as well so that you can see him play in our tournament.
The end of the long summer. Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing defies me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The end of the long summer. Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing avoids me!
Zia. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
End of the long summer, a prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
to me. Nothing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Joytime Cup. This match is between Team NK and Team Pogo. Team Pogo are clearly the fan favorites,
Sir,
but let's see
what's your
if they are able
command?
to, impress, come out on top in this match and, keep the word, keep the, what to say, the expectations of
The
their
Immortal
fans,
One
or
chose
will
me
they
to
be
fend
going
off the
down to
shadows that
NK?
plague this
Because we
world.
know NK really like to take the game in their own hands. And with that, casting in this match will be myself, Fredo, casting alongside your boy, Ray.
Yo, what's up, Fredo? Anyways, we are back, and this is gonna be the last match of today. And after all, we have a fan favorite team
Fireflies
coming
born
right
by
up.
thy
Team
wish,
Pogo.
guided
Actually,
by
not Team
lantern's
Pogo,
light.
their students. So let's see how well Pogo has taught and how well the students would be executing it. Anyways, the draft has only started, and let's see how Team
Time to
NK
drop the
will
beat of the
be.
flash.
You know, they are right now the challengers as they're standing tall against a fan favorite team. So let's see how well their performance is. So far, I'm just seeing the meta bands, nothing much just yet. Let's see if these teams, one of them would be trying out the newly buffed Argus or the Sun or the carry, because the carry also got buffed, as well as the fact that Demon Hunter Sword was also got buffed. That means an indirect buff to carry itself as well. So let's see if they want to pick her, or we might finally see a Harith coming into the play, because Harith range got increased a little bit, as well as the fact that CC, her range also got increased. So right now her basic attack and skill range are similar, so you don't need to get close to enemy to just hit them. So those two heroes are
Always
also
on the
kind of
way.
standing. Let's see if these teams want to experiment and show us something of their
Only
potential.
love and night are
Yep, let's see.
everlasting.
And for now, the bans have been pretty standard so far. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. But of course, we don't really see the Suyo getting banned too often, even though it's a very good jungler. It usually goes to either of the sides, picking it up, not really banning it out. So, but instead, in this game, we'll be seeing Suyo being banned out here. So, of course, a really interesting approach shown by Pogo. And let's see if NK decides to pick up something interesting here for us. Argus maybe as a first pick. I'm really expecting something interesting for them to do.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward if we might see something really interesting. I really like the frog, the Pepe squad icon for Team NK. They are really going in for the memes. But anyways, let's see. Okay, NK immediately going for the Jit Kun. It's a Chow coming into the play. First pick. I am really looking forward to teams that can first pick Chow, because they definitely have something under their belt.
Well, we already know, right? I mean, the Chow is actually the signature hero of Joytime Cup. Every match where we see a Chow has been picked up, we have never been, short of entertainment. So in this match as well, let's see if NK, especially, I mean, I don't really know who is the one going to play the Chow right now, but let's see. Whichever guy who plays the Chow, if he's
Hope will
able to
find a
entertain us
way,
with those
even when all
flicker,
is
Jit
forlorn.
Kundo, and Way of Dragon, with the recalls
Experience the
and the emotes.
euphony of
Let's see if
suffering.
anyone can remind us of the days where Prince used to entertain us a few days ago, like before they were eliminated. And with that, the next pick will be the Granger and the Vexana. Pretty standard, nothing out of the box. But of course, you
Yep.
can pick up the link to counter this Granger.
Yeah, for sure. They also have Chow. So if even if Granger, I don't think Granger would be going for Purify. Would he? Maybe he would, but still, Purify has a cooldown. But Chow's kick, it is much lesser, and because of that, Chow would definitely be keeping an eye out for this violinist.
This
Sadly, the
time,
violin doesn't play anymore. It just
the
has
choice
bullets
is
like pew pew
mine.
pew. But anyways, let's see what Team NK have in store. And okay, they're going in with the Xavier and the Hilda.
Okay, they're going in for the Hilda and the Xavier. I mean, both of these heroes are also very good right now. And that definitely, begs the question: is it the Chow or is it going to be the Hilda? Going for the roam and the EXP, really confusing. But of course, I do feel like the Hilda as a roamer, I mean, if you're not really dominating the game, then you usually start losing it because the Hilda is not really good for the
Muscle of
defense,
iron.
right? So I definitely feel like Hilda is a better EXP laner. And with that, Gatot Kacha being picked up here, one of those heroes that I don't really know for what reason. I see a lot
Ready?
of people
Go!
banning the
Your
Gatot Kacha in the
team is
rank these days.
banning.
A little bit too much actually.
Makes
So
sense.
this time around, they are going to pick it up. Yeah.
I
Still
mean,
waters run
this
deep.
guy is
Your
broken for a
team is
simple reason.
banning.
His jump AOG is
Time
annoying.
to take the
Like
field.
either you have to
Your
avoid it,
team is
or
banning.
the second thing is that he will avoid you. You will be hitting him, punching his face, and once he goes down to 1 HP, boom, he flew away. People don't want that annoyance and so much of resource wasted. Also, the fact that Gato taunt can be really annoying. Like his taunt is much
Your
better than
team is
Belaric's, and
picking.
because of that, it makes sense. It's much more consistent as well. And also, I feel like M6 played a huge part in Gatot being the meta he is right now because many people have seen his potential. So yeah, that makes the sense. He has been one of those underrated heroes for a very long while, but perhaps the
My
Thunderbelt
mission
buff as
is
well as
to
the fact
protect
that
Your team
lives.
is
he got a
picking.
little bit adjusted with his scalings, he's much better now. But anyways, the ban is almost over. Yep, it's already over, and we're seeing the next two picks. Gutrot and Hylos, it always comes together. Yeah, they're always together for some reason, never separated. But let's see what is the response for NK.
I mean, in this composition right now, the Granger is really safe in the backlines, right? And look at Team NK. I mean, you should be picking up the link here, but instead they ban it out themselves. That is so funny, actually. So we're not really left with any good assassins, but of course, I did hear that the Lancelot
Victory
received a
is
buff
in
as well or
sight,
something.
soldier. I see lots of prey.
Yeah, he
Your
received
team
a
is
buff,
picking.
and I feel like it was adjustment into his numbers, so he deals a little bit more base damage. So I guess it's
Hmm,
decent, but still, the main issue relies on his jungling speed and also the fact that his cooldowns are a little bit high. Perhaps if they adjusted that, he might be coming into the meta. But anyways, let's see. No, I don't think anybody's picking up Lancelot just yet. We are seeing the Moskov though. Is this going to be a Demon Hunter Sword Moskov? Because lately there has been a lot of crit Moskov because of the Malefic Gun. But right now I feel like the Demon Hunter Sword might be a really good option, finally. And wait a second, Roger is a marksman and a fighter. He can use the Rose Bowl to the full potential.
definitely. And along with that, the Moscow is actually a really good pick against the Granger because you have the
Thorns
dash
remain,
to
should petals
survive from
fall.
the bullets of those death sonatas. But oh my
Okay.
God, mention the guy whom we don't really call a guy, and he will arrive to save the day. And it will be Pogo
Pero,
picking up the Lancelot. I mean,
I mean, we
it
know.
is something which the entire community says that Lancelot is a guy who is not a guy.
I mean, it makes sense, especially when they're going against NK, when we know the real name. Lancelot is the best counter for them.
Yep.
But anyways, Lancelot coming into the play. Let's see how good this Lancelot is able to perform. And there we go, the revamped Gatot Kacha epic skin as well, actually collector. So you'll see a lot of good effects right now. A lot of good effects into the skin. It's much better than the
Okay.
one that's available in the store, which makes sense. It's lucky box. It obviously has to be better than the epic one, and now it's finally worth the money. But yeah, let's see how it goes into this game. Both of the draft looking strong. I'm looking forward to how well this Lancelot will be performing. After all, they're from the team Pogo as well. Pogo students, let's see how well you perform your master's teaching. And I'm looking
Welcome to
forward to
Mobile
Lancelot
Legends!
damage is impressive though. It's impressive. That's I can say. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
5
Land of Dawn.
seconds
This is
till
the
the
Joy Time
enemy
Cup, and this
reaches
is
the
the last match of
battlefield.
tonight.
Smash
And let's see
them!
how Team NK and Team
All
Pogo
troops
pair off
deployed.
against each other.
Yep, and I'm really interested to see here if Team NK, I mean, they did a very bad job in the last phase of the draft. I think banning out two heroes that actually, at least one of them they could have picked up here to lock down the Granger. But now with the Roger, and with the fact that right now the Granger is going to be behind three frontliners. I mean, they have the Gatot
Yeah,
and the Hylos, but of course the Vexana as well, right? So that's a lot of frontline for the Granger. So
yeah,
reaching him will be a very big issue.
exactly. And
Oh,
look at the effects of the new Gatot skin. So
yeah,
cool, man. It
yeah.
looks finally worth it. It's much better than the
Wow,
previous one.
that's really nice.
Yep. Oh, Hilda. Damn. Oh, Deathly Grasp missed.
Oh my God. The
She
Hilda was
survived.
like left and right, left and right. My God. I mean,
Yeah.
she has such a huge body, but she moves, I mean, so well. I mean,
That is, if Fredo was a big streamer, there could be so many clips I could clip. But oh, top lane, Hilda!
Oh, still inside the bush. First blood taken down there though by Uncle Kaizo. That was really good. Okay, Jitkundo coming in. Roger going in with the Lycan pounds, but flickers away to safety.
I just realized something, and this Hilda, it's sad to say, but this Hilda doesn't know what makes Hilda a Hilda. Doesn't have the revitalize. Has the sprint. That's why.
That is a mistake that usually I feel really bad to say this, but of course there is already another kill into the hands of this Roger. The Roger did not get it with the first Lycan pounds. Second Lycan pounds will get it here though, and they take down the Hylos. The Hylos really unfortunate, even in the last game and in this game as well. Oh,
Yeah.
Hilda though winning the lane, it feels like.
Yeah, she'll be winning the lane because of the simple fact that she can heal into the bush. But that's the whole reason the Hilda became meta is because of the revitalize. When you go into the bush, the revitalize increases your heal by 25%. And that's the whole reason Hilda became meta. And this is why, like, there's a saying, I don't know if it was in Hindi, but it's basically that half-fed information is worse than not knowing anything at all. Because right now, she's in a pedestal. She has a disadvantage of herself. Sprint is not going to help her in any way. She can run away, yeah, but you can do that with your first skill as well. She needed that revitalize to make the full impact into the game, and perhaps she won't be the first blood. And other hand, we would say, oh, okay.
So Vexana walks up right into the bush where the Hilda is and might get taken down there, but on the other side, the Lycan pounds already used, and the wolf is chasing down somebody, but not really able to get anybody. It will be the Hilda going down. Sorry, the Vexana going down, and oh my god! The wolf getting taken down there, but it will be a double kill for the Hilda. That's 2 kills, actually 3 kills, technically going down, and it will be only 1 casualty. So, as well as the turtle, so it's a very worthy trade, I should say, even though the jungler was the one who's dead.
Yeah, I mean, Moskov, really great map presence. He was able to see that everybody was low and was able to use his SOD to connect into the top lane. And he got, what, how many kills? Yep, 1 kills and 2 assists. All right. He did lose out 2 kills. I feel like that should have been given to him. But still, it's something. Because look at that, Hilda got 2 kills instead. But anyways, right now their team is leading. They also got the turtle despite their junglers, both of the junglers dying. So they are currently into the lead. And did you see that ultimate from that Gatot? It looks so much better now.
Yep. Oh my god, Moskov, he might be committing too much, but look at the way of dragon coming in from this Chow. But will it be enough to take somebody down? Moskov might be not going down instead. But of course, he's managed to survive. Oh, Dawning Light tries to take down the Xavier. The Granger. Granger really careful there though, and will be able to escape. But there is an approach coming in from this Hylos using the Vengeance already. Lancelot deals a lot of damage with the Thorn Rose, wants to go in with the Phantom Execution, but it will not be enough. The Roger might be the one getting the kill instead. But oh, another Dawning Light is there, and the Roger will be the one going down instead. But okay, finally, his S1 is to connect, and the Granger, the Xavier finally able to get 1 kill into his name.
I really hate the fact that in this game nobody has revitalized.
Actually, I mean, Hylos and Hilda and even the Gatot, right? I mean, these heroes, they really depend on Revitalize, and we see that clearly in the M series, but I feel like they did not really watch it, so they don't really know. And I think it's Pogo students, right? So yeah. I think Pogo did not teach them.
Pogo, you better teach them. But one thing for sure. Oh, that SOD missed out. One thing for sure. Hilda would be much more in the backhand because she has a sprint and it's an escape spell. She can't really do anything with that. But one good thing about Goto and Hilda, Hylos is that they might be able to buy time against the Moskov. Since they have the Vengeance, they can easily, take a little bit more damage from the Moskov. They might not be able to support their team, but having that Vengeance is going to help them quite a lot if they are face-to-face with the Moskov, and they might be able to buy enough time for the Granger or the Lancelot to alive. But anyways, the turtle already started for the Roger. And let's see, Lancelot already looking quite bad.
Oh, Chow. Really low, but able to make the escape using the Cyclone. But will it be enough? That is the question. Okay, Hilda diving into the backline, uses the sprint already, I feel like. And yep, he will be able to escape somehow. But oh my god, look at that AOG. My goodness. That's so cool, man. Oh my god.
Easily the best.
This has to be the best work done by the developers so far.
Definitely. Right now, it looks like really worth it, and I would actually spend some diamonds if I played Gatot so much. But sadly, I don't. Usually, he gets banned. Just like you said, usually he gets banned. Don't really get to play him. But anyways, looking into the map and everything, we're seeing
Oh,
Lancelot not really
Thorn
able to
Rose.
perform that well. Oh,
Oh,
what?
Jikundo. Very nice flank there coming in from the Chow. The Grands are not really aware, and now there might be a reverse gang. Glorious pathway being used onto the Roger. Roger uses the wolf form, trying to make the escape, using quite a lot of basic attacks as well. And okay, they finally decide to disengage because there is backup arriving already.
Yep. The goal lead slowly shifting towards the team NK. They have a little bit more advantage. Vexana though missing a lot of skills. They need to
Yes,
do a
but
little bit better. Yeah.
one thing though, I mean, I have seen this Xavier walking right up into that bush area. Like, between the bush and that one, and Vexana always stuns him and, does damage to him there, but he still walks into that place only. Every single time I've seen it. And I mean, you learn from mistakes, right? But sometimes you fail to acknowledge the mistake. Oh my god, the Moskov though, able to dodge that Thorn Rose. Now he uses the SOT. Oh my god, he will be caught out though by the Granger with his Rhapsody. And would you call that SOT smart?
I'm not really sure
I mean,
because
that.
at the end of the day, yep, inevitability he got taken down.
Yep. But now, okay, we have dragon onto the tankiest target out there. Not really the best target, but of course, like a bounce to secure to kill Hilda. Making sure that the enemy backliners, the damage dealers, are zoned away. And the Roger, maybe he wants to go in for something, but of course he'll be disengaging.
A lot of questionable things happening into this
Is
game, but still, we can acknowledge one thing is that Team NK is leading much better right now. But damage!
and that unbreakable coming in at the right time, the taunt. Oh my goodness. Downing light though this time connects, and it will be the Lancelot getting taken down. The Gotokacha going down as well. Two members taken down. They could go for the Lord here. They do have a life steal, right? I mean, the Roger has life steal, so he should be able to take down the Lord all by himself.
He doesn't.
Let's see.
He doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh my god, that is a concern. The Hilda should be helping him. Okay, will we be seeing the Roger dying to the Lord right now? Oh, Roger! Oh my god. Roger almost dying there if the Hilda did not come.
Now, in all seriousness, I hope Team NK learns from a lot of mistakes made into this game. Like, I did not understand why nobody was helping poor Roger. Like, why was he all alone taking the Lord when he doesn't even have any life steal? Someone, please. I was feeling the pain.
Oh.
Pain.
Okay. That was Princey's ghost. Let's say Princey's ghost. Anyways, the ghost not really performing up to the expectations, but look at that Xavier dealing a lot of damage though. Enemy backliners completely low actually. One Lycan bounce, they could be dead, but the range is not enough.
Yeah. Anyway, top lane, the Lord is marching down, racing a 5k goal lead into the team NK already. Oh, that was a good Spear of Misery. That stun was really nice, but yep, no follow-up just yet. The Vengeance got baited out. They will probably not, they're not going to lose the turret just yet. So the inhibitors are going to be safe for some time. It's only been 10 minutes, so they are not in that much of a danger just yet. But I want to see the stacks onto the Granger actually. Like, how much does he have? Like, has he scaled up? Because, okay, 246, not really good.
Low.
Needs 300 at least at 10 minutes to do some impact. But he does buy the Wind of Nature as well as the Sky Piercer. So there is a chance. If he gets a few kills, he can snowball and get the stacks he really needs. The Holy Blessing completely locked all turrets. Goal lead of 60 right now.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Now though he needs to take those last hits really well, because missing a few of those is maybe the reason why he's not been able to take so many stacks. Because I did see, I mean, he has just died only once, right? So he has not really get ganked so much, but still we see him having so less stacks. So one of the reasons might be him not able to last hit, and he probably needs to understand that last hitting is the key here for playing a Granger.
Definitely. I mean, I feel like the average stacks at 10 minutes is 300 stacks. 500 for 15 minutes and 700 for 20. But right now he's quite behind. Anyways, the Vexana does get the glowing one. All the typical itemization from everybody. Okay, Hylos does have the dominant size as well. Moskov going for that Trinity build makes sense. The new one is much better right now because Demon Hunter got buffed. Oh, Hilda going for a semi build, so she does have damage to take down this Vexana solo. I would prefer the DHS on Roger as well because it recently got buffed. I do like the Thunder Belt early. He got some stats. But anyways, right now, how?
Okay, who goes in for the play? And look at this AOG so beautifully connecting onto somebody. I don't really know who many, I mean how many, but okay, this time around, double kill for the Moskov. Moskov looking for a triple. Killing spree actually for the Hilda. This time around, it will be a very good SOD and it will be taking down the Moskov for a triple kill. But now the Moskov, okay, able to survive. I thought he will die to the turret damage there.
Yep, I thought the same. But he was a little lucky. But anyways, looking into the game and everything, we can see the gold lead is getting really high. Around 8,000 gold lead into the team of NK. And their Moskov and Xavier is scaling really amazingly. Granger did get a kill. Can we see the stack onto the Granger? Has he gotten 300 yet? Ah, man, still not 300. He's quite behind.
Almost. Yep. And of course, you know this. I mean, in this, just now when we look at this, I mean, among all the skins of this Moskov, right? This skin looks like the biggest. You know, he looks
Yeah,
very big in this skin.
that's what she said.
Yeah. And you know when you look at the Moskov and the Hylos, it even though the Hylos is actually a horse, the Moskov actually looks like he's a very big guy actually standing next to the horse.
Yeah, the dragons on his back, it's really cool. But we are
Yeah.
just talking trivial things because we are waiting for the Lord to be coming in into the top lane. And finally, they're gonna lose out their inhibitor. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no! Princey's ghost gets ghosted again. Oh, this time around AOG! Three members actually shut down secured there by the Gatot Kacha. Oh my god, that AOG was perfect. Perfect. I have not really seen so many perfect AOGs these days, but this AOG was one of the best I have seen so far in this tournament.
New skin buff. Nerf,
Yeah,
please.
new skin buff.
That was a really like in all honesty words, that was a one sexy AOG. Like I was not expecting it was gonna hit on so many people, but it was really right on time. And I just realized that
Yep.
Chow didn't have the flicker. Moskov was maybe not prepared that it was gonna land on top of him, and maybe it's the skin buff. Maybe they don't know the new icon.
Yep. Okay. Glorious pathway being used there. And there are no minions. They'll be backing off. Okay, 1v1 happening in the bottom lane. That's not the best 1v1. Vexana should not really be soloing. And with that, okay, Granger trying to. Okay, actually, the Hilda is actually the one trying to do something there. But they will be having support on the Granger, so he'll be backing off.
Lancelot hasn't been able to create much impact into the game, and it's quite visible, despite the you know the buff and everything. He or she they're still struggling quite a lot. Okay, Roger crit buff. Can I see his build? Didn't he buy corrosion and thunder belt?
Yeah, he
What?
bought Corrosion and Thunder Belt.
Dude, this is
Okay,
a
surprise. Surprise, surprise.
what? This is a half. Oh, top lane.
Yeah, he wanted to surprise his enemies actually. And oh my god, the damage though is really good. And now he might be able to get a triple kill. He's going for the Vexana, but he does not really care about that. He will be taking down the Hylos first. And now he wants a Maniac. He really wants it. He will not get it. Okay. And the base will be ended first. And with that, Pogo students will not be making it. Sorry for the fans of Pogo students out there. They are losing. I mean, they have lost to NK. Very, very explicit name. But of course, they are the one who came out on top in this match. Even though a lot of blunders we saw from both the teams,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
team NK were still able to come out on top. And oh my god, this Roger, man, totally misleading us into thinking that he's going for a normal Roger build. And then suddenly he pops up with crit damage.
Very confident, I would say. But anyways, talking about the analytics of the game, a lot of blunders, a lot of misplays on both ends. I hope they take into account of this. I do understand in a tournament you feel sometimes stressed, you make silly mistakes, but you want to avoid them as soon as possible because even the smallest mistake can lead you to downfall and you can lose. So hopefully they prioritize on that. The itemization, it's quite typical. It's understandable why everybody went. The Roger is a little bit sus, but I will let it slide because it was a surprise thing. It kind of worked out. But anyways, talking about Pogo students, a few things that I would basically say is that the Revitalize would have worked much better into their favor. Granger was lacking behind into the stacks. That is something they need to consider as well. Lancelot, I won't really say anything much because I feel like despite the buff, Lancelot still has the same weaknesses, right, Fredo? Like the early game is a little bit weaker. You're still quite squishy. So because of that,
Yep.
uh, I'll let it slide. At the same time, Vexana and Xavier, both of their positioning were a little bit off. I hope they work on that. But anyways,
Mm.
Team NK, they had the overall better goal lane control because I felt like they helped their Moskov farm up much better. Granger was denied of that, and also I feel like Granger didn't get the stack. And because of it, once the Moskov got fed, this was just a goal laner versus goal laner game, and Moskov just inevitably won it out.
Yep. And to be honest, I won't be blaming the Lancelot entirely. I mean, the Lancelot is actually a high skill cap hero, so it's really hard to master everything, right? And the Thorn Rose is the main source of damage. So if you don't really do that, I mean, if you don't really connect that, then
Mhm.
it's really hard to get all the damage, and that is why the Lancelot really not able to come out on top in this game, and that too against the Roger, which did not even receive a buff actually, and the Lancelot was actually buffed. So yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's day at the Joytime Cup tournament. But tomorrow, of course, there will be another stream. There will be more matches lined up for you people. So make sure to stay tuned and tune in at the right time for Joytime Cup. So make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss out on our live streams. And with that, me and Ray will be taking a goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening and take care. Stay tuned for tomorrow's matches and tune in again. Bye bye.